So you may have seen adverts for Sermo, a free online service promising you extra cash. So I thought I'd give it a go for a week and let you know how I got on to get to the following landmarks of £5, £50 and then £500. I thought it'd be good to do this over 7 days, so stick around to see how I get on. So, day 1, registration. So getting started is a fairly painless process. You'll need to get the following items though as a picture, so please be aware of this. You'll need some proof that you are a doctor, so an NHS card, degree certificate and proof of address. You can't go anywhere further until this is verified. So this was day 1. I had to wait for registration to be completed. So brings me on to day 2. So I used my driving licence and my degree certificate, and I was pleasantly surprised that considering I submitted this on a bank holiday Monday, it took less than 24 hours. So far so good. Starting out is fairly self-explanatory, expecting you to identify who you are, background and your specialist interests. So how do you make money? Well, it's questionnaires. Depending on how much you engage with the app, it will flag up questionnaires to you. My first £5 was achieved with a questionnaire about a cardiomyopathy that I'm ashamed to say I knew nothing about. First objective complete. I thought I was going to hit the second mark at the end of day 2 as there was a second questionnaire, but alas, after promising staff, it blocked me as I clearly wasn't what they're after. Leads us on to day 3. The same blocking happened to my next questionnaire as, again, being a general practitioner or family doctor if you're not from the UK, I wasn't what they wanted. And this raises a problem, at least something to be considered, is that there wasn't a big list of questionnaires to sort of smash your way through. Instead, they appear from you looking at the resources that they claim they appear more often the more you engage with the app. So what does engaging look like? It's definitely effectively a doctor's Facebook, and you put up as posts as you like and questionnaires, etc. So day 4. I thought it was interesting to have such an audience and decided to post a question. It was something I was mulling over with regards to my university work and thought to flag it up. I work with Hull York Medical School, so it was interesting to see whether there'll be any interest in putting on a health contents creators course as either part of their medical education or as something separate. I was surprised at the responses, not for the result itself, just the numbers. For a relatively banal question, I thought I got over 100 responses, which is amazing. But again, alas, no surveys and no money. So day 5, no further surveys, no more money. Day 6, again, no further surveys and no more money. And day 7, I got a survey, yes, £35 on offer, but alas, I don't do any aesthetic work, so I got kicked out. Overall then, the week I earned a whopping £5. So what am I doing wrong? So from what I can tell, my thoughts are: 1, I'm from the UK, and it's clearly from the post there's an American flavour to it. 2, being a GP, family doctor, the research at the time can be quite limited, and there isn't much pharmaceutical sort of direction in our area compared to our hospital college. The third, really, was I engaging enough? I answered a couple of posts, I uploaded a question, but again, was it enough? So my thoughts are, if you're going to use this, think of it as another social media group. But to be honest, there are plenty of Facebook groups that achieve similar outputs, but with more UK focus. Ultimately, this was a relatively easy £5, so I shouldn't really complain. If you manage to get more, then please comment below and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Dr. Dave Highmarsh, GP Templates. Hope you found that useful.